Rear doors follow pretty much the same exact steps, but there is one little difference. That difference being is where the wiring harness and little thingy-mabobber is located. Actually, I'll show you one thing I should have done. What it makes it easier for the passenger side is if you grab this chair, move her all the way up. There you go. Spoiler alert! So anyways, you got this little plastic cap right here. Just lift up on her, pull her out, boom. Up in there, there's your wiring harness. You got this little tab, which you can just push out. There, this little pushy bit right here. These ones are a little trickier. Make sure that red pin's out all the way. Is it? Yep. Alright. There you go. Then you got that right in there. Oh, I can't do this. I need more hands. I don't know how well you can see it. I apologize if you can't see it that well, but like I said, it's the same steps now from the front too. You just lift that strip up. I'll show you this part here. So you got your wiring harness in the little strap right here. You just simply pull it through, and then same thing with the net. Just want to make sure it's in there. Be careful when you take that limiting strap off the rear doors. This one has a little bit of resistance to it because it's a little stuck, but if you're not careful, this will come over and hit right in here, and you don't want that. So try not to do that, folks. I gotta say, I like taking off the rear doors quite a bit more. They're not nearly as big. They're not nearly as big, and they don't weigh nearly as much. But I'm sorry that you can't see what I'm doing. I need to get a tripod. But I'm taking out the same two little door hinge and bolt nut thingies. I don't know the official name for them. Quite frankly, I don't care. I'll call them what I want to call them. Take them off. Now I'm working on the bottom one. Now I'm using a normal style ratchet, but I like using the electric ones quite a bit. Just makes it a lot easier. But these bolts you have to be careful with. Torx bits are extremely easy to strip out. And the previous owner who had this Jeep stripped a couple of them, and I had to buy new ones, and they were a pain to get out. I know her, so I have asked her, like, hey, you know, these got stripped, and she told me she used an electric ratchet while tightening them. And you can, but what I do is I get the electric ratchet and I just kind of get them close. But when they're starting to actually like tighten up, I take the electric ratchet off and use a normal ratchet. If that makes any sense. I'm really bad at explaining shit. Alright, almost there. But yeah. One thing, if you're getting tired, this is a nice little headrest here. And man, I just took a shower, now my hair's all dirty again. I should have known. But now, like I said, it's the same procedure. And these doors weigh, I think, like 50, maybe even like 75 pounds less than the ones up front. So they're much easier to work with. Pop them out. This door I can comfortably move with one hand. Thanks. Now repeat for the driver's side rear door. Figured while I'm making my way to the other door, I'd show you guys yet again those neat little holes. So here we have these fellas. I've collected quite a few. Turn you around there. I think, besides the manual 6-speed, I think this is my favorite feature of this here Jeep. Chrysler, you make a lot of stupid ideas and decisions. This is one of your smart ones. Keep these ideas going. Keep your shitty other ideas to yourself. Alright. So as I said, repeat the previous 2 steps. I look like a fucking wreck. You know what I'm gonna do? Is my hat in here? Oh no, my hat's not in here. Bummer. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Got it. Now I look a little bit more shitty. My hair isn't in my face, so I guess I've had this Jeep for about a little over a year now, and the time I've had it, I've done quite a bit with it. The bumpers came with it, the barricade rack didn't. The barricade rack was actually very easy to install. I had help, of course, but what was nice about it was it bolts right into the frame. It can support, I believe, about 400 pounds, which ain't half bad in my book. I quite like it, actually. I like the way it looks on the Jeep, but I also like, I guess, its functionality. It helps keep a lot of brush off of the Jeep, and in the case that I do unfortunately flip, it'll provide just a little bit more oomph, if you will. It also makes attaching a luggage rack far easier. I don't like having luggage racks on the actual top. It's a lot of weight on that fiberglass, and it can scratch. I mean, my fiber top is chipped and scratched pretty bad. Not pretty bad, but it has a few love tugs here and there. But I'm trying to find the bolt. Got any games on your phone? I know you do. Candy Crush. My mom was fucking huge into Candy Crush. She had to go to rehab for Candy Crush. But yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, actually I do got a little tip. I just realized those lights will be constantly on. Come over here, turn that off. There we go. See? Lights no more. Now, one thing you can do, once you get all the doors unplugged and taken off, that light won't come on anymore unless you have the rear hatch open. So, but I have the rear hatch open. I don't want my battery draining. I just fucking bought it. Anyways, back to what I like about this Jeep. It drives like a Jeep, but it is one of the most comfortable cars I've owned. I've driven in my life a 2008 Grand Prix. Very nice car. I miss that car. It was very comfy, but it had its uncomfy moments. A 68 Galaxy, which I'll let you guys take a peek at, and that 91 Dodge. Most of my cars have had bench seats, and bench seats are the most comfortable for the first half hour. They get old pretty quick when you go take a turn and you're in the passenger seat. Come on. But the bucket seats in this Jeep are very nice. The transmission is lovely. It's finicky. Not finicky, it's very touchy. It's a very touchy transmission, but I find it's a very nice transmission. I mean, I've gotten this thing up to like 98. Won't go any higher. I mean, 5th and 6th gear, not a whole lot happens in those games. Come on, you dick. Just get out of the door. Come on. There we go. Couple issues with it right now. I need a new TPMS sensor and a new wheel speed sensor. My traction control light came on and my cruise control won't work. So I need to find out what wheel speed sensor is triggering that. Very easy fix. It's a $10 part and it's not that hard to fix. I just need to hook up an OBD scanner to figure out which one it is. Alright, I'll leave you playing. You're fine. You like looking at the great beyond, don't you? No, me neither. Well, you open up your door here, and you can do it from inside the door and outside the door, like I said earlier. This time I'm going to do it from the outside. I got my hand holding the door handle here. This hand is going underneath the door. I'm using my knee and pushing it under a little bit just so it doesn't kick out. Lift. Oh, this baby might be a little stuck on me. This is the one that's most finicky. Oh, we're making progress. Yeah! I'm gonna go move this door now, fellas. Alright. Now, I would show you how to take the top off, and don't worry, I will. But I'm going to get something important first from that Galaxy I mentioned earlier. I have a moving mat on the windshield to keep sun from getting in, but I just took the dash out, so there's nothing there to protect. Ain't you a sorry fucking sight? I'm working on... Ugh, what the fuck was that? I don't know. I'm working on taking this Ford 302, and I'll be putting it in, not this one, but that International. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We are here for Le Moving Mat. Oh. We can save it. It is stuck here in this door. Bought a book. Moving mats, I mean, this is an old mat, but it's been out in the sun and rain for a while, so it's a little fragile. I'll get it unhooked. Shake the shit out of it. Look at all of it coming apart. And now we'll drag it over there. Yeah. I'll be working on the Galaxy soon, so I guess expect some Galaxy content if you care. I've never used a moving mat here. I typically just slide it on the metal, but that's how you ruin your top. Alright, I'll put you here, I guess, if that's alright with you guys. Get your moving mat. Find out which corner is which. I'm more worried just right here where the tailgate meets the bed. Got it dipping in there. That's all I'm gonna really cover up. I mean, if the excess, obviously I'll do what I can. Because the end of the top is only gonna really go right here. That's all I gotta worry about. Ooh, the mystical hand! There we go. So, now that we got this somewhat situated, let's work on taking this off. Now that we took the doors off, we have a lot more space to move about. The one thing I will show you guys here that I find very handy, I'm clearing some stuff out from the back seats, and you'll see why in a second. This isn't necessary, but I find it gives you much more room to get all this shit out from under there. What's holding me back? Aha! Fucking. I have a lot of tools. I've been working on my friend's truck this past week. Just helped her fix the clutch in her old 97 12 valve Cummins. So I got a bunch of shit in here that I need to get out. Okay, move it to the front. When I'm done, I'll get it moved, but for now, I ain't gonna bother. Anyways, release the seat and flatten it down. That gives you a lot more room for me, because I'm doing this on my own, to crawl in and push and move the top as I go. We'll do the same over here. First, I gotta remove a bunch of shit. Anyone wants push pins, I got you more than covered. Spoiler alert. You never guess what those are going to do. What will the mirrors do next? Find out next time on Who Gives a Shit. Also, spoiler alert. Another spoiler alert. That's a different video. So, this seat's a little more tricky. Yeah, this one likes to be fucking finicky. I might have to two-hand it. Come on, give it, yeah. Hold on. Huh. Huh. There we go. I don't know what that huh thing was, but you got it. You're welcome. Where's my ratchet? Shit, I don't know where any of my stuff is. Damn it! I moved all my shit, and now I don't know where it is. It ain't in there. Ah, there. Huzzah! That's the wrong bit, though. Fuck. Here, I'll put you guys down for a sec. Okay, so we're here in Le Trunk. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the first thing you want to do is you want to disconnect the rear washer pump and your defroster. What you do, red clip here, pull that in, get a little tab right there, pull it down, and then right here you just pull and gently twist, and boom. Now don't worry, you can engage this and it won't go on. The pump is actually in here, so you're safe now. Just tuck this back in there. You can take this off, that's a little excessive, but now you grab your T30 Torx bit. If I think so, yes sir. Now you get to loosening. I'm gonna put you fellas right there if you don't mind. Oh yeah. So this is where the electric ratchet really comes in handy. But that's alright, because you don't have a whole lot of space to move your ratchet, so. Which is where this part comes in handy, that screwdriver part I was showing you guys. I love this ratchet. Probably the best thing I ever bought was this ratchet. Well, and this, now the Dodge. The Jeep's pretty cool, but the Dodge just means a little more to me, I guess. I've had it for a lot longer. The Jeep is a very close second, though. Make sure you don't lose these little suckers. Where's my hat? God damn it, I forgot I took my hat off. Hat's gone. You're gonna have to deal with my messy hair again. One thing I know is I think it's just my Jeep. There's these little things that this screws bolt into that I got under here. The rears tend to fall out. I don't want to lose them, so I just take them out. I don't know if that's from the factory or an aftermarket thing. I'm not sure. I also don't really care. So, work on taking these off. Be careful of the glass here. That is actually, I think that is glass. Yeah. I don't think it's plastic. I'm pretty sure that is just glass. So be careful not to smack into it too much. I mean, it'd take a decent amount to break it, but you just don't want to risk it. This is the one that is fucky. That's going to be problematic. That's one of the ones that's stripped. I don't know. That's concerning. This one as well. I got two that are a little fucky. Let's see what I got to do for them. I think I'll be fine. I'll figure out a way. I always do. I might cry a little bit, but I always do that too. As you can see to my beautiful posture, I'm taking the little middle one off. Come on, there we go. Get out this way with your hand. And now we're going to get a little up close and personal here. Come on. Nope, I got to do the old-fashioned way. All right. Nice thing is, the weather is really pretty out. That's not what I wanted. That's more like it. I just took a fucking screenshot. Yeah, I just dropped my ratchet. I'm a professional, guys, I swear to God. Okay. Get on there. You motherfucker. Just give me my thank you. Nice weather we're having, huh? Did you watch the big game? I sure as shit didn't. Try not to hit my phone here, but oh well. Can I get out this way with my hand? Fuck yeah, I can. Oh yeah. Oh no, no. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have sex. Can't you guys tell? Drowning in pussy. Alright, same thing. Pull that out. Oh, I can't pull it out. Shit, there we go. Got my little dillies. I'm gonna figure out how to get the stripped ones out without crying. good news, I found my hat and I found a little bit of a bigger bit. So I think I can salvage this here operation. I can. Looks like that kit I bought gave me the wrong Torx bits. These aren't T30s, they're T-fucking-40s. Thank you, kit on Amazon. Well, now I know. Remember that part where I told you I wasn't a professional? Alright. Got almost all of them out here. Almost. Last one. Why is it things are so much harder when you're on camera? I've taken this top off and all the doors about 4 or 5 times now. I mean, it's taking me longer because I'm filming it. And I'm actually trying to somewhat be educational, barely. Normally when I'm doing it, I don't have to worry about like trying to say something, I just do it. I'll have music or podcast or something going. Oh, I listen to Forehead Fables, that's a pretty good podcast. The older ones are golden, newer ones have their moments, but I think they're just kind of getting tired. I don't blame them. Doing the same podcast for that amount of time, I get kind of bored too. There we go. So, I'm not going to show you guys again. I've showed you fucking 3 times now. But sorry, that sounded like I was yelling at you guys. You guys are great. The 2 people watching this. I'm going to put this stuff here in those little cubbies I showed you. Lift this dealie up. I just put these 2 little hold downs with the jack and tire iron. Put these in the roof slot. What I also like about this little slots for the door hinges and roof is that you know if you're missing any, if you got one missing, if there's one slot open. And I must say, folks, I got everything. Yippee. So now what? Aha, yes, I remember. We take the top off. What I like to do while I'm in here and have room is I don't start taking it off. I get it popped out of place, which I have to move you guys for. Where am I gonna put you suckers? I know where. You'll have a perfect view of my ass. You're welcome. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Come on. Don't be difficult. You're gonna be difficult. You're really gonna be difficult. Shit. Will here work? That'll kind of do. Won't it? Actually, I'm sorry about this, guys. I'll be a little far away, but you'll be able to see me. So, there. Ugh, a little higher up than I thought. Just kind of. Ooh. You just kind of lift until it pops up. Make sure you got all the bolts undone, which I do. This is what I was talking about while you fold down the rear seats. There. See, there's a couple of little holes here that this is going to want to fall into. You want to get it wedged so it doesn't fall back into the holes. So I got this side loose. I'm going to try to wedge it. Of course it went back in. This is why it's easier to do it with 2 people. I just don't have that opportunity right now. There. gonna try a bit of a different way than I normally do. Probably won't work, but oh, son of a bitch. Nope. It's always harder on camera, man, I'm telling you. Oh, right there where I fuckered it up last time, you couldn't even see that. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I see you trying that, Jeep. Don't you even think about it. Yep, alright. I got it. So, now, I'm going to back it up. I'm going to leave you guys rolling. I got to back it up good ways. I've got it relatively lined up, so it should just be a straight shot. Yeah, I should be able to go straight back, and you guys will be able to tell if I hit anything. Got my keys on me? I do. Look at me remembering where to put my keys. I have my moments of genius. Ow, fuck. Anyway, it's not that genius I was talking about. Alright, I could have gotten a little closer, but that'll do. I'm going to leave you guys rolling because it's a relatively good spot for you, in my opinion, at least. So, you guys probably can't see me. Hi there. I'm now going to start. I'm going to take my hat off for one. I'm now going to start pushing it off. Fucking clips, man. They're fucking everywhere, man. I'm fucking sick of them. Fucking dick. Sometimes, as you're pushing everything along, it gets caught again. I'm gonna do it from the outside. I'm gonna walk it this time. But you just walk it, really. Barricade rack helps. I really like this thing. The barricade rack and the luggage rack I have on there will catch the top of the top so it won't just fall. Nope. Alright, I gotta keep doing it like this. So just block it off. Be mindful of your glass and your fiberglass. I didn't, and I fucked up a good chunk of it. I don't know how to patch fiberglass. I don't even know if you can, so. All honesty, I'm not that worried about it either. I could have pulled up a bit more. Oh well. Hi there, you can see my nipples. And my chin, damn. So keep walking it, and eventually it'll hit its tipping point. Which, I may have to move you guys for. Don't do that. There. Hi there. You see why I removed the tire now. So, keep walking. Keep walking. I'm gonna step outside so I don't get crushed. So you can't see me, but I'm walking it just a little bit more. See it's starting to tip. Make sure you have the glass open. The hatch, that's what it's called. Make sure you have the hatch open. Look at my hat. Keep walking it. There you go. Keep walking her. I could back up a bit more, but I'm not too worried. Keep walking it. Again. All right. Should I back up? Oh. Nah, I'll be good. Famous last words, eh? But right now, the only reason as to why this hasn't completely fallen off, and you can kind of see it up there, is that luggage rack is holding the tip of this top in place so it won't just fall. Right now, this would be on the ground in a million pieces if it wasn't for that luggage rack. And in reality, that luggage rack is the only reason why I can do this on my own. The 2-door is a little bit manageable, but even then you might want some help. Back to walking her ever so slightly. Keep her walking. Alright, now she's going to want to drop. Let her, guided of course, you want to guide her down. And now, we have touchdown. We're now on the bed of the truck. Pick her up again. Set her down gently. Oh, hey, the moving tarp worked really well, guys. That's a good idea, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. Oh, alright. Now we're on the factory roll cage. As you guys probably saw right there. I am a little crooked. This might be tricky. Ooh, problematic. It'll fit. It'll just be kind of a tricky fit. But it'll be a manageable one. I might actually be able. Yeah! Hi there! Can I? No. Almost there. You will scratch up your top doing this. I think I should just say that, but I don't, personally, I don't mind a whole lot about scratching it. Now I get to the point, and the moving mat helps, where I can just, and don't worry, that's leaves crunching, don't worry. But now, I can just push her where I need her to be. Would you looky there, fellas? Sorry, the moving mat's kind of affecting the phone, but all will be consumed by the ever-hungry mat. Look at there. And that, my friends, is how you take all 4 doors and the top off of your Jeep on your own in the sketchiest way possible. But at the end of the day, we did it.